I'm back in Boston. Oh my God. There's not a lot of room between these beds. I was in New Hampshire for the week. And I did a lot of sitting. And my back is really pissy with me for that. So if you're wondering to yourself, Joanna, why are you on the floor squishing your legs between two nasty hotel beds? It's because I'm stretching. Because my shit hurts. So if you want to stretch with me for a minute and you're at home in a decent place to do that, you're more than welcome to. I got my nails done. I got my toes done. Anyways, I did a whole lot of nothing in New Hampshire. I did a lot of sitting, and that's part of the reason my back hurts. I just need to do more. I feel better when I walk, and I do a lot of walking when I'm out here because I've got a big shopping mall center thing with restaurants nearby that is within walking distance. Though I could drive my car like less than a quarter mile to the parking lot over there and park and be a lot closer, but I don't want to. Anyways, I just wanted to give you guys like a heads up. There's blocks under here. That's good to know. You can't like lose stuff under your bed. I wanted to give you guys a good heads up. Also, yes, this is as far as I can stretch forward. It's not very far with my legs not even straight. The next vlog that I post is going to be pretty heavy, and I advise you to watch it with some caution, but I do want you to watch it, and I want you to watch it knowing that I did sit on that video for 2 weeks before I post it. And you'll be watching it after this one, so it's weird trying to think forward in the future and saying that. I have an appointment tomorrow, an all-day appointment tomorrow. So the next section of this vlog you'll see is going to be that. Pretty standard stuff, pretty boring. Get monitored all day, given my medication, which I've been taking every day, mind you, with very minimal to zero side effects, which is freaking amazing. Ignore my tum. This is a great stretch if you have back problems. You're gonna pull against yourself while pulling away. So pull towards yourself with your hand and pull away with your leg with one hand. And then you're gonna do the opposite on this side. You're gonna push towards yourself with this leg while pushing your leg away. You're gonna do that for 5 seconds on each side. It's a great stretch. It doesn't feel like a stretch when it's happening, but it is. It really helps kind of even out your back pain. So anyways, this vlog is probably pretty boring, and I just want to say that, like, as far as cancer treatment goes, I have been insanely blessed that for the most part it has been easy, but also extremely not blessed with the fact that there's not really a treatment that cures this. It's just basically been like experimental and maintenance the entire time. It's a serious blessing and a serious curse all at once, and it sucks, but it also doesn't suck in its own way. I might get to meet another EHE patient tomorrow. That would be cool. That's if our nurses let us visit with each other. We'll see. I don't know how that's gonna go. It's a long day. It's an 11-hour day at the hospital. And it just consists of basically getting monitored before and after I take the drug. And now I'm just laying on a dirty hotel room floor. Whatever. So I drove back to Boston from New Hampshire today. I had a really great weekend, or it was really like a week in New Hampshire. Hung out with my aunt, went to one of her dance classes with her littles, and that was fun. And now I'm trying to keep my mind and hands busy with trying to learn how to make bracelets. I don't know. I just feel like I need something to do. And while I did bring my camera gear out here, I have not taken any photos because I haven't been motivated to leave the house. Oh well. This is an odd angle. I apologize to myself for putting this self out there. For putting this out there. Anyway, I'm tired. I want to go to bed. It's barely 9 o'clock right now. I take my medication at 11. I can go to sleep after that. But I have to get up early tomorrow. I'm not excited. I have to be at the hospital at 7, which means I need to be up at 6 and out the door by 6:30 because it takes like 20 minutes to go 3.5 miles. Yeah, yay traffic. All right. I'm just gonna end this portion here. I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Well, here I am. These are the 4 walls I get to be surrounded with today. All day long. This is where I'll be. We put my IV in my right wrist today, and it's already being a cranky because we're just using it to draw blood, and it doesn't really want to do that very easily. Go figure. I told her to put it there too because I thought it would be nicer to not have an IV in such a bendy area like my elbow. But of course this one's going to be a poop like the rest of my veins. Haven't seen the doctor yet. Have only seen my nurse. Been here about an hour. That's okay. Normal stuff. I'm sure I'll see my nurse Christian at some point for an EKG. I've got a pee in a cup. And it's just data collection all day. That's what today is. It's data collection, and it is an 11-hour day. Oh joy. Such an interesting vlog. I know. 2 more blood draws to go. I'm bored. It's 2:05. I have 3 more hours here. I'm so bored. 1 hour until my last blood draw. And then I think I'm free after that. 1 more hour. We've been drawing out of this thing all day, this IV, which that's nice. They put an IV in and then we draw from it. I picked this spot. I asked her to go here, and it is a very cranky spot. It does not want to draw nicely. It's kind of painful, but we're using it, and it works, and it gives blood, and it just is what it is. It's what it's going to have to be. Uneventful day. Everything has looked fantastic. They have been checking my tacrolimus levels because my hepatologist in San Francisco is concerned that this drug could cause my tacrolimus to spike. It was 13 today, and while we didn't exactly draw it on the trough time, it was still close enough that it shouldn't have been that high. So tonight I'll be reducing my tacrolimus from a total of 5 milligrams, 2 milligrams in the morning, 3 milligrams in the evening, to 2 milligrams in the morning and 2 milligrams in the evening for a total of 4, which I'm okay with that. What? So that's it. That's the update. This is such a boring video, I feel like, and I'm so sorry. And I just look like trash, and I'm tired, and I'm bored, and I don't have anything to talk about. Whatever. I swear to God, this would only happen to me. Where are you? The battery's low. Of course. I heard it when I was in the shower. So not cool. Okay. Back in New Hampshire, finishing that fiasco. As I was trying to call the front desk, which none of the phones work in the rooms to call the front desk. They just give you a busy signal. The smoke detector stopped beeping, and I realized what I did. I showered with the door open and the fan off, so all the steam from the shower was going over to the smoke detector, and it was beeping because of that, not because the battery was low. I don't think that's how hotel smoke detectors work. But anyways, the beeping stopped. There was no fiasco. No one had to come change a battery. I didn't have to move any rooms. But I realized I did have something interesting to talk about. So, since I've been over here in New Hampshire, I have met 2 more EHE patients. Considering that we're all considered 1 in a million, it's a pretty rare thing for us to meet up, although I know a lot of us have. Don't get me wrong. We will find each other. So last week, or 2 weeks ago maybe now, my brain no worky, I got to meet Emily, and she is a hoot. She is wonderful. She also lives out here on the East Coast, and I got to meet her husband as well. She's just a blast. They're both just absolute blasts of people. And I'm really happy that I got to meet them, and I hope we get to hang out more while I'm out here. And then I also got to meet Richard. And this photo is of me and Richard and one of our mutual nurses, whose name I'm not going to say here because I don't want him to get in trouble. I don't want to give any information away. I don't even know if he could get in trouble, but I don't even want to risk it because he's just so sweet and adorable, and he's fantastic. Richard was on the same trial that I was on from March to September, and then he switched over to a different clinical trial. So we're still being treated at the same hospital in the same center, but on different stage 1 clinical trials, which is really cool. So it's just really neat to be able to connect with other people who are having this absolutely unique and rare experience. And I think that's also something that's important in the cancer world in general, but especially so more in the rare disease world, because as much as I do identify as a cancer patient, it's not the same as like more common cancers like, breast cancer or pancreatic cancer, things like that. Because the experience being rare is different, because you generally don't have treatments. You don't go through the same things that your other rare cancer patients are going through. I mean, some of the things are similar, but not like the same. You know what I mean? So, if you have a rare cancer, or if you live with any kind of, disorder that's rare or common, or, I encourage you to try and find other people that are going through what you're going through, because it makes you feel so much less alone in the world. And Richard's absolutely amazing. He's like, I don't know. I wish I could put that into words. He's just a sweetheart. And I hope that we get to see each other again while I'm out here too. Maybe if we're lucky, all 3 of us could meet up and hang out. And I know there's other EHEers out here on the East Coast. If you're watching, Let's all get together and have a party. How much of a blast would that be? So that's it. I know that's like just short little interesting thing to talk about, but that's that. That's it for this vlog. Sorry if it was boring. Bye. Also, yes, I realized that was a little bit of a jump going from no eyebrows to eyebrows, and these lights were off. I just filmed those 2 clips where I looked the same, but it's different days because I was waiting for their permission to post their photos. Sorry.